Jacobs. Fights his way through a tackle. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the lead stays frozen at 14. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First play's a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. I'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That's cut at the 4. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Back to work after throwing the pick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Bob, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw here. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He has it at the 22. Escapes the defender. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Bengals and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. Loaded and ready for that sneak. One day they stop him at the line. No gain. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This time he's looking to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns getting their offense out there. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Slot man's in motion right.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. He finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is caught inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh? Lead in the end zone. Running it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. Leave Judkins on the drop down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
27 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Going run again with Jacobs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
That's completed onto the right. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll work against the blitz. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First down, play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
First down.
Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game, when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down.
It's third down and 6.
They'll throw. Third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to